Did you go all the way around, like Fox and Tom
On
used to?
tubes. Yeah, with tubes.
Tubes.
On tubes, yeah, car
Okay.
tubes.
You got to tell us this story. Wait now. Let me put the other painting back with where you can actually see it.
We used to copy what Dave and Brian Jackman used to do.
Oh yeah.
Brian Jackman and Dave used to go over there in tubes. Well, over by the lighthouse, actually, in tubes. And by the time you get over there, your arms would be rubbed raw from rubbing up against the tube, right?
Or,
yeah.
Or this would be the overbar, right?
That'd be the overbar. And
The
then
overbar.
around it,
The
there's a
overbar.
little beach. There's a little beach there. And then
Yeah.
on that would be the bar. The
Yeah.
other side would be the bar.
Yeah. And so when you came to the overbar, see, I was always too scared to go beyond that. So tell me now what you would do. How did you
Well, because the overbar was always slimy, right? You always have that slime coming down from the cliff, right?
Yeah.
And what you do is you try to find the dry spots to step in, because you step in the slime, especially when you got wet sneakers on. You just go sliding right out into the water, right?
Yeah.
You beat yourself up pretty good too, to try to crawl along the cliffs, right? Crawl along the cliff all the way over to the point.
Along the bottom here.
Yeah, and you get at one point you get so far and there's nothing to hold on to, so you got no other choice but to dive in the water and swim around the point.
Oh my gosh! Now that was only at low tide, was it?
No, it was on high tide too.
Really?
Right? We didn't care. we were very young and foolish. We didn't care. It was me, Gary Reese, Paul Jackman, Gerald Jackman. Paul Jackman, Gerald Jackman, Eddie Cobb, Harold Cobb, Keels, and Helperts, Brian Helpert, Wayne Helpert, right? We'd be all down there. So Helpert used to come down and park their bikes at the lighthouse, and then all of us would go over the fresh water.
Yeah.
And like depending on if the tide was in, rather than going all the way around and then go down to Freshman's Cove, right? Mm-hmm. Freshwater Cove, and then crawl down the rocks. We would just crawl down the rocks where the cable was, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Come around this point.
Come around that point, and if it was low tide, it was like a shelf. Best mussels to pick were right over there.
Were they? Okay,
yeah, so right on the ledge, right along the ledge. Best mussels, like about the size of your fist.
Down here?
Yeah, right along there on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Something like, and then we would go out and start picking mussels, and we have like a towel with us, and we wrap the towel up and put the mussels in the towel and then go back, right? Or cook it up on the beach right there. Somebody had like a tin can or whatever, and cook it up on the beach there, right? With old driftwood or whatever.